So today I'm going to be talking about 3 candy apple fragrances that are all pretty much the same. So we have Winter Candy Apple from Bath and Body Works, Baked Candy Apple from A Cheerful Giver, and Snow Covered Apple or Apples from Goose Creek. I've seen it two ways. On the label it's apples plural, and then on the website it's apple singular. So I guess they changed it around a bit, or maybe it was a typo or something like that. So these are pretty much all in the same vein. They all smell the same to me. They all have different descriptions. The original for me is the Winter Candy Apple from Bath and Body Works. That did not come into a candle form until I want to say it was definitely after 2005. In 2004 holiday, I worked at Bath and Body Works. I worked at a flagship store actually. And I was there when they brought the body care in for Vanilla Bean Noel, and for the cranberry one. There was a cranberry one I can't think of the name of. So I remember when that came out and for the holidays during, in 2004, and the thing is that they stayed true to the Winter Candy Apple fragrance when they did make it in candle form. I want to say it was probably later on after 2006, maybe from like 2006 to 2012, in that bracket. I know that's a really long time, a really big window there, but I don't actually recall. But it's great. It's such, to me, this is my favorite of the holiday fragrances that comes out. I don't consider it to be solely holiday. It can be burned at any time. It's a fruity scent. It's got this kind of tartness to it. It's also got a creaminess to it that I can't really describe. When I first smelled this in the body care, I was like, oh, this smells like herbal essences. It had that sort of, there was the same fragrance note in there. And I used to use herbal essences when I was in like junior high. It was like a popular thing. And I used a body wash that smelled like this. So it was my favorite. It was familiar to me. It smelled really pretty, and so it was one of my faves. So sure enough, when the candle came out, I bought it and I loved it. This particular candle is from 2018. I don't remember if I received this as a free item or what. I know that around the holidays, Bath and Body Works usually does like a free 3-wick candle with a certain purchase. I've taken part in a couple of those in the last couple of years. But I'm just going to say that this is the Give Joy collection, or Give Joy. It's the Give Joy wraparound label, basically. Obviously, this is a 14.5 ounce 3-wick with a burn time of 25 to 45 hours. The notes are candied apples, crisp pears, and oranges with essential oils. And yeah, it's pretty much, that's a good descriptor, though this has definitely a perfumey scent to it. It isn't just all fruit. It's definitely not entirely edible, but it's yeah, so it has that perfume sort of scent to it. I can't really describe it any other way, but it's definitely apples and citrus. Like there is that combination in there for sure. Cheerful Giver Baked Candy Apple I got in 2018 as well. This is part of the it's it was on Kohl's, and I remember getting it with like 600 six other candles or five other other cheerful giver candles at the time. And the notes on this is crisp red apple, zesty orange, spun sugar combined with cinnamon, clove, white rose, iris, oak moss, and musk. I was wondering yesterday when I was burning this, I didn't know if it was the wicks that was giving off this smoky scent. So that's what I can tell is different in baked candy apple by a cheerful giver, is there's this smokiness to it. So I guess that those woody notes are actually in this fragrance. But this to me on cold was a duplicate of winter candy apple. And upon burning it, it does give off a few different notes, but it's pretty much in the same category. It's the same. It's the same overall, I should say. This is the Papa jar with comes with the copper lid. I don't think that Kohl's offers the ribbon with the black lid. Anyway, so this is a 34 ounce with a burn time of 155 hours, and it's a 2-wick candle. Snow-covered apples from Goose Creek came out last year in the wintertime for their holiday collection. This is a 24 ounce 2-wick jar with a burn time of up to 150 hours. The notes on this are bright red apple, white winter apple, mixed fruits, gentle citrus, and sugary candy. It was very, very difficult for me to find the notes for this candle because it went away, and I think they took down the information because it was just on for only the holiday season, and then maybe shortly thereafter until it was sold out completely. So I'm not sure if they're going to be bringing this back again. But it was part of the newer one, so I wanted to try it out. A lot of people said it was winter candy apple. I didn't care about that. I wanted to see how similar they were. I find that there's a correlation between the scents that have been around for a really long time in Bath and Body Works, and then eventually Goose Creek comes out with the same exact scent. They did it with Bedtime Stories and Marshmallow. That's Marshmallow Fireside, and they've done it with a couple of other scents too. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But this is definitely a basically a duplicate of winter candy apple. I don't really get a lot of difference between the two, but I do feel like there are a few notes within either snow-covered apples or baked candy apple that have a smokiness, and I do believe it's the Cheerful Giver candle that has this kind of perfumey floral coming out. So yeah, I definitely love these scents. They're to me, this winter candy apple will always remind me of the holidays because that's when I first smelled it, and like the late fall and through the holiday season. I just remember it being something that I really liked, and so therefore whenever I smell it, it always brings me to that time of year. So it is something that I primarily burn around the holidays because it's nostalgic for me. But again, this is a scent that can be burned anytime. It is very fun. I find that it's very popular amongst young people, young girls in particular. Really like this scent. I use it in body care as well. I have lotion, I have the body wash, the bubble bath. I've used it in its many forms over the years. And I keep coming back to it again and again because it's a favorite. This and Vanilla Bean Noel will always be like, there'll always be fragrances that I hang on to for, multiple reasons, nostalgic reasons, really. But I wanted to bring this to your attention. I'm sure that there are many other candles out there that are also winter candy apple-esque, that these aren't the only 3 that are out there, but they're the 3 that I have that happen to be the same to my nose. So if you can't find one, if let's say you really want winter candy apple, but it's the middle of the summer, you can get baked candy apple from A Cheerful Giver, and it'll satisfy you in the same exact way, because I think they have this out all year round, so it's very easy to come by, and they have it in various forms too. They have it in a smaller jar, the mama jar. I think they have wax melts. So yeah, there's a lot out there that are great alternatives. When you're looking for a scent that you're like, oh my God, it's gone. It might be gone forever. I mean, there are a lot of people that are new to buying candles that don't know if a fragrance is going to be coming back the following year. A lot of us seasoned candle buyers don't know. We'll see a new scent and we'll go, oh my God, I got to get it because I doubt it'll come back next year. If it does, well, oh well. So we don't want to take the risk because you never know. You really never know. And even if you call customer service and you want to find out, they usually don't have a legitimate answer for you. So here you go with your candied apple scents, 3 of which are to me, these are the same. So if you're looking for one, you can't find the other, whatever, like, you have alternatives. So I hope this was informative for all of you. I sure love these candles. Some perform better than others. They're throwing strongly, all of them. And I think my favorite will always be winter candy apple. So I'm just saying, putting it out there, that's my sweetheart candle. That's definitely one of my faves. I'll always buy it. So this has been fun to make. So I hope it brings you guys some information you might not have had already. And yeah, so I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.
Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment so we can chat.